Hi, everybody. Let me introduce you to what happened the last 15 seconds before we went live. And it was us, Jock Jams, da 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 da, and then there's Haley. 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 Hey, Haley. Huh? That was the last 15 seconds, guys.
I'm in a well.
Welcome, everybody.
I thought we were actually live, so y'all lied to me again.
So you thought we were live and you were just sitting here like this while we were live? That's exciting.
No.
That's the energy we want when we go in.
Thrilling.
No, that's all right. Never mind.
We love you guys. Hi.
Hi.
No more
This
shaming
is-
Haley. Let's just have fun.
I love Haley, but I've shamed everybody. I shame
That's true.
equally. If I don't shame everyone, they're gonna think I play favorites, and I don't. People may think I don't know a buttload about the gospel, but I do.
Yeah.
Nacho Libre is such a great movie. Anyway, welcome everybody. Episode 81. This is exciting. We are getting so close to episode 100.
Triple digits.
I don't know what we're going to do for that episode, but we need to go large, guys. We need to go.
Oh, yeah.
We need to go
Maybe we'll
huge.
get cancelled.
Maybe we'll get kids.
For being
Triple
too
digits.
fucking rad.
This is too fucking rad.
100 episodes.
That's the
Hold
name
that
of
shit
our.
down.
That's already the name of that episode. We're too fucking rad.
Too fucking rad.
Yep. So hey, it is 2 weeks into the new year. So so far, the world hasn't ended. So that's
The
great.
insurrection counts down. No, sorry.
I feel like I'm having such a fever trip with the migraine today.
I'm
First
sorry.
the
I'm
mosh
so
pit,
sorry.
and now the end of the
Can
world.
we just also take a moment to acknowledge Took's background?
Dude, that's fucking... it's so on brand. I love it so much, but I also deeply hate it.
Mage Handies.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
We have sponsors, guys, so check them out. Go visit our spawners. We, got a bunch of them.
The links
And it
work
is
today.
Hey, Link. Wait, Spawner is now an official link that works.
Yeah.
I love.
It has
why-
been for
You know-
since Haley said it.
I don't pay attention to such
I don't
things.
think it was me.
Okay, we'll allow
And
that.
I never said it. I spelt it.
You spelt it. Yes.
Gatekeep girl boss gas.
Whoever
They
spelt
who
it,
spelt
dealt
it,
it.
dealt it. God damn it.
We finished the 12 days of Christmas for day 20.
Of
that was
content,
wonderful.
not Christmas. But yes.
Sure, of content. Oh, sorry, Christmas.
Christmas. I do
Crispy.
appreciate the song. I
Crispy.
still the red string.
Ring.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Genuinely, I was really happy with the last one. If you have not checked it out, please go do so. It is the Frozen. All of that stuff is pay what you want, by the way, which can be zero. You can give me jack shit and just take it and run.
Please don't give them jack shit
Yeah,
though.
don't give them
the
jack
postal
shit.
service frowns upon sending excrement.
That's actually true. But the Frozen is an NPC/enemy for your games, and I wrote mechanics for it that work in 5e, Thirsty Sword Lesbians, and Cyborg.
Nightbot just called out revertables, and that's
Damn.
hilarious.
Fucking Nightbot.
Nightbot, don't you abuse our number one fan?
That has a
Especially
weird
when he's
conversation.
sharing links
I'm
to
your
our
number one.
clips.
I'm your number one fan.
Yeah, but not that way. Revertables has always been very tasteful.
A
No,
little,
no,
little single
Nightbot
white
was
female
saying that,
action there.
Nightbot was
Yes.
saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. But we got sponsors, so check them out. Buried Without Ceremony, Level 1 Gamers, all those things. Check them out. Support the small ones. Day 20. We definitely. I guess since GameStop is an affiliate, sponsorship, support them
Go
too.
click
But
that link.
specifically the small businesses, we like to support them. So do it. We have great shows. Tales Does Tales was this week. Yes,
Yes, it was.
you did a thing.
We had that was an amazing episode, actually. Not to pat ourselves on our own back, but holy shit, that was we finally got a little bit of RP happening. It wasn't just dungeon crawling and combat, and then we still had some combat. It was a lot. I actually got to be what I think was pretty scary, being the little, the three-eyed man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was very cool.
I'm doing a very, I'm hoping a very fun and interesting and weird thing with the most recent Thin the Veils. So if you have not thinned the veil over there or seen what happens when you participate in chat, do it. It's a lot of fun.
No, Leave us
Do
we don't-
alone.
We don't have anything over here yet for Thin the Veil type things, and bonking
always-
right now is off.
Yeah, it's always on. So I changed it. It's not those big loading bars anymore. It's actually like channel points that you can spend over during Tails Does Tails. It's not throughout the week.
Gotcha. Also, TPK was back,
TPK
and we'll be
was
back again this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're doing stuff, guys. You can do it, Billy. So proud.
Episode 4 coming up.
So
if you
we're so
haven't
proud of
watched
you.
the previous ones, you got time to just catch up before
Yeah.
you catch us.
We have our latest. I believe you did another 60-second recap of our last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So go check that
Panicked.
out, as well as the Void Talk. Go check out Void Talk as well. If you're not following the people here on the Talks that tick, you should, because a lot of them post some great content for our shows and other things. Just great knowledge in general. Conlon posted some sweet music this week, and it was dope.
I also have yet to see Conlon not get a perfect score on one of those weird timing tap games. Just an absolute like top tier click the screen to magically park the bus or whatever.
It's
Gamer.
Conlon's face that shows up every time someone on TikTok goes, "It's impossible."
It's impossible. And then 3 seconds later, the top half of Conlon's forehead above the like weird game display.
I swear those people though are doing the same thing like that they do in the ads for those games. Like,
They
They
are
are.
like,
100%.
yeah,
It's clickbait.
please suck at this so I will get more watches. People rage at you at how stupid you are.
Yep.
Cool. Those piss me off so much. And so I will never play those games either. Anyway, that's another thing. Check it out. Check out our shows. Check out our merch. Give suggestions for more merch because we want to do more.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're ready to do this. I think we kind of updated that. We're gonna hit it hard. We got things to do today. Como están, beaches?
What?
It's one of my favorite scenes from any movie ever. Anchorman, the street fight that all the
Yes.
newscasters have. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Yep.
So let's. Without any further hesitations, because we got to get
Without
to
any
game.
further ado or any more gilding of the lily.
Gild that lily. Let's once again return to the sunset over Vengalia. When last we left off, the heroes had just finished the most metal fight of all time. They had just fought some wyverns and some barbarians and vanquished foes and turned them into box turtles and rode a wyvern and all the cool stuff. And Nemea, flying around to check and see if there was any further fights or anything else going on that might need their attention, had flown off, followed quickly by Void and I believe Alma went with them, leaving behind Sinbar and Chorus and Edie, who was working on coloring a map with a prisoner using his face as a paperweight. While the others had gone off to see if there was any other problems needing attention, Sinbar thought it would be a good idea for some reason to attempt to modify Chorus's memory to make him forget that he had ridden the wyvern, that never happened because it was too cool and Sinbar was jealous. Failed spectacularly, and just was bad. And then everybody, Chorus forgave Sinbar. Edie got a little grumps in her, and we'll see what the fallout is. Sinbar did apologize, but we'll see if the apology is accepted or not. We don't know. While going to see what other help might be needed, Nemea noticed this dark, smoky figure darting around the battlefield, seeming to cause chaos amongst the giants, and encountered Maribel, a Shadarkai creature of the night, in service to the goddess of the moment of death, Boz. I want to suck your blood. And they kind of started talking, and it was some fun, like, figuring out of names, maybe. There was a moment where Maribel attempted to take the name of, was it Chorus? Is this the name you're giving me? that moment was incredible.
That was amazing.
And immediately my gut reaction spoke out, no, it is not. Because that's happened to me before. Stupid thief guild, Edie. Has a favor that has to be paid out now at some point.
She's just too clever.
It totally caught me off guard. I love it. Anyway, there was some moments of bonding and the kind of coming together, explaining the loss of a brother. And Alma also had some little time with Zoro, which will be leading to some time later where she'll come over and stay with him.
Some fade to black.
We don't know. Maybe fade to gray. It might be. It's Alma, so we're not entirely sure what's going to happen. It might just be some tickling under the chin. And then in the evening, before bed, Maribel was offering to make soup for everybody. And that was what was happening. Sinbar was attempting to learn more about Maribel's brother so he could attempt to do ascending to try to locate him, see what was going on. And the soup had just been made. We were just getting ready to eat. And there was some final discussion where Nemea was saying, let's see, what were they talking about? I'm trying to look through this briefly. Everybody's beaten and battered. And see, Matt, do you want to give this final thing? Kind of put that in there? I'm trying to read it, but in the context, my brain's a little fried.
Nemea was attempting to use eulogy as like a way of talking to the gods and she was sort of lamenting, not knowing what she was or why she is the way that she is. And Chorus / the rest of the gang were sort of gently lecturing / encouraging her to focus on what she wants to do with life, not necessarily what she is, even if curiosity isn't itself a bad thing. And it ended with a comment of us all agreeing that this advice was sort of universal to all of us. Chorus said, except for Edie. Edie knows exactly who Edie is. And Edie said, you guys really don't pay attention, do you?
And that is where we are picking up.
Is soup
This
ready?
is really good. This is really good. Riveting stuff, guys.
Riveting content, yeah. 1.
Is the soup ready?
Maribel will turn around. She now has on a chef hat. And she goes, oh, it is indeed. I hope you like beans.
I hear they're good for your heart.
If you have one. I have a heart. 2, in fact. And she just starts to pour soup into bowls.
Are they both inside of you? That's a wrong question.
Yes. I have
See,
one
that's
on
why I
each
didn't want
side
you
of
to-
my chest.
You have 2 physiological hearts.
That's cool.
It's a medical problem. So she just starts to pour more
Oh.
soup.
Palpitations
bowl.
and arrhythmia are real.
Yes. And she's gonna walk over and start handing out bowls and stuff.
Could I grab an extra one, please?
I got you the biggest bowl. And she pulls out this comically large bowl. And she just
She
takes the pot.
grabs the comically large bowl, but then she also still wants a second bowl. Please. So she's like holding out her hand for another one. So she'll take the big one because you're gonna give it to her, but she'd like a second one, thank you.
You're weird. She goes for another bowl and puts it on the thing and pours you out some more.
Thanks. And
Mhm.
Edie's just gonna start trotting off to where the barbarian's being held.
Could I insight check to know if Edie wants to be talked to right now?
I mean, you can tell right now she does not want to talk.
Okay.
She
That's
was very
all.
much trying to get out of there. But it looks like that she's been trying to do that most of the night.
Could I insight check as to maybe why? Or is that something I couldn't
You
know?
can, yes, but I will contest roll.
Oh, of course. I expect nothing less.
Actually, maybe not as good as I thought. Only a 22, so you've got pretty good insight.
I got a 22.
Oh!
Roll off, or do we arbitrate a weird tie?
Arbitrate a weird tie where you can tell something's going on, but you're not sure what. She's not made it obvious,
Yeah.
even if, I guess, because she hasn't said anything.
Yeah,
But
she was
you can tell
really
something's
quiet
off.
during that whole convo.
Yeah.
Cool. Void watches
Leroy
her
hasn't
leave.
left.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Leroy hasn't left Nomea's side. Just watching this weird dog. This other weird thing. He's sitting there with his chest puffed out, and he's a 20-pound little thing.
Oh,
He's not intimidating at all. But
Yes, he is.
he's so intimidating.
Gary.
My little chunky donk.
Oh,
Um,
man.
But every time Nemea moves, Leroy will move as well. And she keeps shuffling her wings. But she doesn't leave the fire, and she just eats the meal.
Who's all sitting around eating?
Sinbar is, and he's kind of picking at the food, not entirely sure. He's like looking through it. Is there some sort of check he could do to see what all is actually in this bowl?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What that would be like? What would like nature? Would that be medicine? Like intelligence? How would you want to?
Cooking
I think
lore.
probably medicine.
Oh God, that's disconcerting.
It shouldn't be.
Food is kind of medicine.
That's a great time to roll a natural one. So
It's great. It has all the meat that was available that they allowed her to use. Like there's some pork, beef, some good stuff up in there.
takes a
Veggies.
and just starts eating
She put all the seasonings.
literally
Oh.
all of them. There's sugar, brown sugar,
Yeah.
peppermints. They found some,
And
Of
she
course.
go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying, Chorus has already finished his bowl and has gotten a second.
I just realized you guys will notice that she has not eaten anything.
Oh, should we? Do you need some? We don't want to eat this all while you're still beneficial chef. You should eat.
Oh, I enjoy watching others eat, but I could partake for the first time in 4 weeks. And she just starts to eat some soup.
Do we notice anything about the eating of said soup? Like, does it look normal? Does it look like it's like falling through somewhere? Like just like a
Oh, like
skeleton
when
trying to drink liquids? Like, is it just like pooling
That
down?
It
scene
looks-
in
So
Pirates
it
of the
looks
Caribbean.
like someone who doesn't need to eat trying to like so what's the word I'm looking for? She's like overdoing it. She's like and like
Be a hell of a poop
gulping
later.
yeah, she's like gulping and like pretending that it's very nutritious.
Which it probably is, but she's just like, what is even food? Like she's not
Basically.
used to the act of eating.
Yeah.
God, I feel like what is even food?
And then she won't even finish the bowl. She'll just take a couple bites. Hopefully that you'll stop asking her to eat. And then what she's going to do is something very, very creepy. She's just gonna pop up behind Nemea out of nowhere. Are you enjoying the food?
Leroy's
Oh,
hackles up, and he runs around to be in front of her, to stand in between her legs. He doesn't attack or do anything, but he's like, it spooked him. Leroy got a good jump scare.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
He just sits back down. But yeah, I'm sitting there eating the bowl. I've almost finished it. Whenever she finds a chunk of meat, her chewing and everything slows down, like she's savoring the flavor of the meat.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I've noticed that you've been shuffling a lot. Do I make you uncomfortable?
No. Oh my gosh, no. It's not you.
Oh, okay. If I was going to ask if you want, I could do the voice that doesn't make people uncomfortable, even though this is my real voice.
No, I would rather you be you.
Oh. Are you sure about
No.
that?
Yes, it would be hypocritical of me to say otherwise.
She's just like nodding and just looking at you and looking you up and down. And then she goes, just asking because I'm not the easiest person to get along with, I noticed, but you're wonderful.
I don't have a problem with you.
Oh. And she actually blushes at that. And then she starts to like slowly float away, like holding her face. She's like, oh. She said I was wonderful.
Did I?
In her head, you did.
Okay. I was like, wait, short-term memory's really that short?
No. No, she took one small compliment really, really far.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. And May's being 100% truthful. She does not have a problem at all. Maribel hasn't given any signs of hostility. She's providing food, offering information where she can. Like, there's no reason for Nemea to be suspicious or uncomfortable around you.
She just kind of floats away. Like a schoolgirl.
What does have you shuffling?
Every day.
God damn it.
That's in my head now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a comment you made. I told you I don't like the cold because it stiffens the membrane and makes my wings hurt. But I'm not uncomfortable.
You haven't had any Vanessa-y feelings, have you?
No? It's just a little weird. Maybe I outgrew that sensitivity? You know, toughened up.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, I hope Edie's okay.
She seemed a bit off. Probably best to give her space for a little bit and then maybe ask about it tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, her comment cut. About us not paying attention. You know, look over to Chorus. You have any idea why she may have said that?
I mean, I don't know.
I want
It
an
was only in
insight
direct response of what
Chorus said. No, that's a 5.
Nailed it.
I was also inciting. Where was this one roll ago? 31
Jesus!
off of a natural 20.
Chorus doesn't know.
Yeah,
Chorus
I
doesn't know why.
figured, yes.
11 charisma.
Yeah.
Love it. Maybe once Edie comes back and she's ready to talk, you probably should talk to her, Chorus.
All right. Sure.
Good. Now, quickly, did we end up finalizing where we were gonna stay? Are we staying in the inn now that we've done Palimpsest, or should we still stay out of town?
I've informed Zoro and Chingus both to keep a weather eye on the southeast and south. That's where it's most likely to approach from, if it approaches. I don't want to put Gaelfall in danger, but I also don't want to put us out in the cold. I feel like we'll have plenty of that.
Not if we have Sinbar's hut. If you're willing, Sinbar?
I mean, whatever you guys need, the hut is available. Luckily, it's climate controlled, so this temperature won't affect us inside.
Because I know you've been struggling with the cold, Void.
Struggling in the way that anyone struggles with the cold. I'm just not used to it.
A cold never bothered me.
All right,
Anyway.
God damn it.
Waiting for it.
Anyway, sure, we can stay in the hut. At least until a few more days pass and we're relatively confident which way this new tactic is going, either successful or not.
Okay, we should also confirm with Edie and Alma, too.
True.
I don't want to leave them behind and have them track out by themselves.
Yeah. I'll try and message them. I'll just walk around. Sinbar, save your bigger spells. I've got.
Well, I mean, if we're sleeping tonight, it's not a big deal. I can just.
Well, unless
do
the
it.
incinerator shows up, and then it is a big deal. So
That's. Well, yes,
save
I
what
don't
you
know.
have left.
Indeed.
Would you like for me to come with you and help?
If you would like to stay with us, you're more than welcome to. And I think Edie already made the offer at some point, right?
And if Alma's not with us, I have room either way.
Yes. Time to put that
Yeah.
50-50 to the test.
That sounds amazing.
Tempt fate like that, Void.
I mean, we're already tempting fate by just being here.
What do you mean by 50-50?
Oh, it's a very long story. We'll explain on the way.
Okay. None of my concern then. She just kind of like started to float back away again.
Maribel, we could go set up the hut a little bit distance away here then, and you guys just come find me when you're ready, and I'll have everything in place. Maybe we can make some tea together. Ooh, tea and biscuits, Maribel. Would you like to help make some biscuits?
If I can make the biscuits.
Well, that's what I assumed. You would make the biscuits, and I will make the tea.
Have you ever had dark biscuits?
I don't like where this is going. Please hurry. Sinbar says to the rest of you.
I'll stay around. I
Oh,
don't have anything
okay.
else to do, and better that I'm not luring anyone into Gaelfall. After I do and Void will just do a quick run around of like casting message until it pings on both Edie and Alma to let them know that we're doing the hut.
Fair enough.
I'll meet you there after you get back.
Sounds good.
So, Edie, what you doing?
It is taking dinner to the barbarian that we captured.
Okay.
Make sure that he gets a good hot meal. He may have just gotten, I don't know what they gave him earlier, but just making sure.
Okay.
Even if he doubles up, I'm sure he's not mad.
He receives it for you. Thank you.
That big bowl's mine, and I sit and
Oh,
eat with him.
He eats slowly, wincing a little bit just from the fight. Doesn't look like he's been in any kind of way mistreated or anything like that. Still being under watch, but not being abused in any way. He seems like they're taking good care of him. You are showing me kindness that I do not deserve.
Why don't you deserve it?
Well, apparently I was a part of a force attacking this community. They would be in their rights to have destroyed me. If someone invaded us, we would have done the same.
You just use the word apparently. You don't even remember doing it, do you?
I do not.
So, it wasn't you? And you have already lost so much, I imagine. And, like, Edie's remembering all the barbarians we did kill.
This is true. I probably have lost some friends, but hopefully now things are being seen clearly. I cannot speak for my brethren, but for me.
Well, we'll make sure that you're all taken care of, and then we'll go from there, right?
That sounds wonderful.
Cool. And then I guess
Cool.
Edie's gonna. She wanted to help out with at least one watch. So then she's like letting people have some sleeps. She just wants to stay away from Sinbar's magic at the moment, to be completely honest with you.
Sure.
And she's gonna draw the map of Gaelfall. Continue to, and she's gonna make notes about where she needs to go visit to like get some extra information. Do a couple of laps in the next day or so if she needs to, but she's just making notes, getting ready. And then that's pretty much it.
And the rest of you? We'll come to Alma in a minute.
If we're doing nighttime stuff, there's the thing I want to do.
Yep. Well, so we'll do Alma before we come to that.
What?
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it. God damn it.
That's how it feels, bitch!
Almost on, bitches.
Bitches. Et tu, Brute, et tu. Ah.
Namira will just hang out by the fire. She will take note of the surrounding area. So there's like an inn and like a couple of like, because it's only a small town. There's like a convenience store. I can see the church, like over there. Are there? And it's predominantly a tiefling inhabited small town.
Correct.
Cool. I'm just gonna flag anyone down. Hey, sorry. Just real quick, if I wanted to find some books on anything, where would they be? Is there like a library or a bookstore, or are they all held at the church?
Alma, you would have the better layout for this. How would that be?
Yeah. So, if anything, most of the books would be spread out either in the temple, especially since a lot of the kids, the orphan kids, would spend time there, or it would be in the town hall, since that's kind of more of the communal spot. So there's like two main options of where to go for information.
Okay, town hall and where?
The temple. Temple will be more
hall,
associated with religious texts or anything of the gods and that sort of thing. Then insert everything else would be towards like town hall.
Oh, thanking you.
Yep.
head back to the camp and wait for. I was going to say Took. It's not Took. It's Maribel and Void to return from sending messages, and wait for Evie to come back as well.
Maribel is gonna slowly fly over the camp. And then just kind of be that ghost that just goes back and forth going, ah, ah.
Damn, we have our own Zeppelin over Gaelfall.
Nothing is going to sneak up on us tonight. This is
And she goes,
horrifying.
This is how I ward off creatures.
It's working.
Ah,
I feel very warded.
ah.
I feel very confused.
My brother also said that before.
I feel very sleepy. It's a long day.
Would you like me to sing you a lullaby?
I can think of nothing I would like less, actually. I'm going to just.
Go
I'm
to
gonna-
sleep.
Yep.
Go to sleep.
Work like a charm.
And she's gonna be singing it like as loudly as she can, like through the woods. So like anyone's like at a distance can just hear the go to sleep.
Yeah, ain't nothing coming for us tonight.
Doesn't the hut block out sound from outside?
I thought it did, but it doesn't. The sound is still
Sound's the
permeable.
only thing. Yeah.
I assumed it was the one I thought it was. Yeah,
Tiny hut.
tiny up. Yep. Go to sleep.
I think the only other thing I just remembered, because I can't remember if the short bow in my inventory is the one I borrowed from Edie or not. I definitely want to make sure I have a short bow and some arrows. So just seeing if the army has like surplus stuff.
Yeah.
If not them, Zoro.
There's definitely some spare equipment for that type of stuff.
Cool.
Non-magical, but
Yeah.
still usable.
Hey, if we need magic, then I'll just bust out Palimpsest and deal with the consequences. Consequence.
All right. Then is everybody ready for their long rest?
Yes, please.
Void, was there anything else you wanted to do before?
Just the... Is it time?
It is time.
Okay. Do I need to roll stealth to do this?
Yes.
I figured.
Are you trying to wait till everybody is asleep to do so?
I was going to
Yes.
take advantage of it being my watch to do this.
Okay, so one, make a perception check just to make sure.
10 on perception.
It appears that everybody's asleep.
Mm-hmm. And then...
And then I'll say stealth with advantage then,
Ooh, with advantage.
because they're sleeping. They're not actively trying to proceed.
Theoretically. Stealth is going to be a 19.
Okay.
Sinbar wakes up with Void lying on top of him.
Oh.
Just like nose to nose.
Well, this is not.
Good
Am I
evening.
dreaming? Hello. This is not the form I expected for this. Did I send a message that was I drunk? Did I do some? Did I come on to you? I wasn't. Hi.
Did you do something? Yes. But I don't think this is the visit you're thinking it is.
Awkward. Hi.
Now, I know you apologized to Chorus, and he forgave you, and all that. It's all well and good, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that we have an understanding between us, that there's no miscommunications. I sense you're a good person, or at least that you want to be. Right, Sinbar?
Definitely trying. Yes.
Right. So I'm sorry if I'm mage-splaining a bit here, but I'm just gonna like walk my fingers up his face and like boop his
Oh.
nose. But in case you didn't know this already, magic is a responsibility. You are the steward of knowledge and powers that some can only dream about. Now, I'm not saying magical pranks aren't fun. Goodness knows, I was raised by gnomes. Of course they can be. Fingers trace across his cheek, and the thumb comes to rest right across his throat.
He flinches.
But if you ever think to use memory modification magic like that again, I will make sure magic never graces your lips for the rest of your god's forsaken life. Is that clear?
Roll intimidation.
13.
My dice are working well for me today. A 4 with doesn't even matter. Yes. Yes. It's so clear. Things are abundantly clear.
Don't just say what you want. I think that you think what I
Nope.
want to hear to get me off.
No.
Okay. I want you to really mean this.
So much running through my head right now, but no.
Mhm.
Yep.
Don't add a bullet to that list.
Oh God. No list. No clearness of bright sunshiny day. I see clearly. Yeah, that would be a good song. You know what? Not the time. I understand. Void. I'm sorry.
Dirty 20 to see if he's being legit.
His 30. He seems as sincere as you've ever seen him.
Good. Then apology accepted.
Because that was his persuasion. He was not trying deception.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Good night! And just rolls off and continues the watch.
Takes a long time going back to sleep.
That was interesting. That was just Took saying that.
Oh, okay.
That was great.
Maribel's just spider climbed to the roof of the tent, just like, I listen to all.
I'm a spider on the wall. Don't smack me.
So real quickly, we will go to Alma.
A far more pleasant evening.
What you arrive at Zoro's home.
Yes.
Alma, please enter.
I'll walk on in. Try and kick off some snow off my, boots before I go in, not to be disrespectful.
As you come in, you see a fire going on the table. There's like a low table in front of the fireplace that's open it has some wine and some cheese and some breads and a platter of meats. I hope you are hungry.
It's been a while since I've had a good solid meal. I'm not going to lie. And this looks amazing.
Yes, you do.
I do?
You do.
I thought you were talking about the food, Sinbar, Zoro. Not Sinbar, Zoro! Sorry, my bad.
If you've noticed, he hasn't even looked at the food since you've walked in. He hasn't taken his eyes off of you. Can I take your cloak?
Of course. And I'll undo it, just because it's a simple hook in the front, so it's just that you...
Those cloak clasps are the worst.
Don't
Can never figure
constrain
out
my
how to work them.
eyebrows.
He can't figure out how to work them.
It's an
It's like
easy...
a bra strap.
Oh, God.
That was what was the joke, Taylor. Thanks for clarifying.
I was reading chat. I wasn't listening.
He directs you over to the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Please, eat, drink. You look like you could use a meal and some company. Maybe a chance to just relax for a few moments.
Well, you standing and hovering isn't going to add to the comfort, and I'll pat on the spot, like, right next to me.
He sits down next to you. I was just going to make sure you had everything you needed.
I do have everything I need. You know, I've missed you a lot throughout all.
There's not enough time in the world with the fighting and the whatnot, but tonight at least we have this.
I have to ask you, Zoro. I made a promise to the others to finish what we started. Will you wait for me when all of this is over?
No. Because there is no need to wait. It's not waiting when you're already all that my heart desires. It's not waiting. It's just holding a place. You can go and keep your word and know that I will be here. But I will not be waiting. I will be living. And you will be here with me. And he takes your hand and places it on his chest. Right here. Oh gods.
So my hand will remain like exactly where he put it. And then my other hand will actually reach up to hold his face.
Okay. Well, when you did this motion, I wasn't sure where we were going with that.
Fuck! This is not helping my migraine! God!
As you're with your hand on his chest, you feel the beating of his heart. When you place your hand on his face, make a perception check.
Okay. Let's hope I roll decent. Perception. Let's see. Okay, not bad. Ooh! 19.
You feel his heart begin to rapidly accelerate as you place your hand on his face.
You seem to be coming down with something, Zoro.
I think I may have a fever. And the only cure is your love. You couldn't say more cowbell, come on.
Then I think I need to fix it, don't I? And I'll start leaning in closer to just like kind of close the distance up.
He leans in as well.
I'll plant a sweet kiss on his lips. Just hold it there.
And as your lips touch his eyes close for a moment, and then his head leans in and just puts his forehead against yours. Alma, does tonight have to end? Or can we make this moment last?
I thought you'd never ask. I'll go in for a second kiss.
As you come in, he pulls your head against his. And the food sits forgotten on the table. Is there anything more you'd like to do before this fades out?
I'll actually reach up to my hair and I'll pull at the hairpin that's been holding it in place the whole time. And all of Alma's hair reaches down towards her butt, and it's just like this long veil of white. Like the bride she
It's
never...
that Rapunzel hair.
Mm-hmm. Like the bride she never got to be. And then that's it. As I kill the whole cast. Good night, everybody.
Double kill.
As the game saves, you hear everybody the long rest. Ah.
Oh,
Morning finds us.
oh God.
An eagle screeches in the distance.
I thought it was a turtle.
I was doubling up on that joke.
Oh, a
Turtle
turtle.
screeches in the distance.
Man, help! So fast.
Oh my God.
But if are there anybody who wakes up really early in the party?
Void does.
Then you'll just see Maribel already awake, just staring at everybody on the wall.
Mm.
It was my last watch, and I think I did well.
I think you did.
And then she's gonna go, but I did see a roach. Can you please tell me it's gone so I could come back down?
There would be no roach inside the tent. Nothing can come in here. Why are you on the wall? This is so confusing. Am I dreaming again?
No reason. And she starts to get down because she's embarrassed, so she just starts to float down. I saw something crawling and freaked out. It's fine. Don't worry.
Were you looking outside the tent?
Well, I've never been in something like this before, so maybe.
Okay.
She wasn't, because Edie's standing outside the tent.
Right. But good morning.
Wait, is
You
Edie
all
actually
slept-
is Edie actually outside the tent?
First thing in the morning.
Hmm.
Unless you guys woke up earlier than that for some reason.
But she slept in, like, when Void was on watch, she was sleeping inside the hut.
She didn't come back.
No. Mm.
She had her own fade to black.
No, she didn't.
The barbarian guy.
Yeah.
Just drawing maps.
Into the giant bowl of soup that made her very sleepy.
I've been meaning to ask, because I actually don't know. How big is Edie, like, height-wise?
5 foot.
Oh my god, okay.
Tiny.
That makes
Tiny.
everything else so adorable. And I'm assuming everyone else is, like, fairly short or taller. I know, I feel like Kors is pretty tall, right?
6 foot.
Nemea is
Tall.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, Nemea is taller than Chorus.
Oh, shit.
She
Void is
big Amazon girl.
5'7".
5'7", and Alma is like
I'm just
5'9".
here. I'm just
Just what?
no, I'm just here. No, she's like 5'7", 5'8", so almost
Oh.
average.
Okay. Maribel is 6'3".
5'5". Maribel's 6'3"?
Oh yeah, she's like tall and like very
So
lanky.
long, yeah.
Yeah, she's like real
Then how the
long.
hell did I pick you up?
You're
Okay,
still
Because
like-
she's made of bones.
Yeah.
She's scrawny.
fair.
She's skinny.
Fair. I thought you were like super small. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so
she
Maribel
also
and Nemea are
floats?
the same height. Nemea is 6'3".
When she
But her
actually
horns put
her a little
Nemea's
bit higher.
horns and the apex of her wings put her over 7 feet.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna-
mean, she also floats a whole
Yeah.
bunch, so like she's never actually
got
fully
a couple inches.
stand. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I'm gonna go.
Who doesn't
Maybe just-
exaggerate?
I was
on that
imagining
a little bit?
a small.
A
I'm gonna go
small.
outside.
Oh
the
no,
tent.
I
Yeah.
should have made her like 3 feet though. That
The
would have made
tent-
it more creepier.
The tent does disappear after the
Hmm.
8 hours, so it just
Yeah.
kind of.
I'm gonna go outside to where Edie is and just be like,
She's
"Good
making
morning."
shadow puppets on the wall. Disappears. Morning.
You okay?
Yeah.
You didn't come back, or at least you weren't there when I woke up.
I got distracted, and then I found the tent, and then it disappeared. I just got here.
Okay.
Did Edie take a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Could I insight check that?
Yes.
Well, that was the DM asking, so.
Eh.
Oh, she got a natural 1, but she was
Oh.
being honest.
Cool.
And as
Okay.
long as the DM's fine with her spending the night with a barbarian, then that's
Oh,
fine.
absolutely. I don't care. Sleep wherever you want.
Non-fade to black, but
Fade to soup.
Fate.
fade to soup. Exactly.
Okay. And I'll Void will lean in. I had a little talking to with Sinbar, just to make sure it's very clear that there are consequences for certain actions.
I agree. Thank you.
So
I don't want anything to do with this magic anymore.
that's very fair. All the more reason that I hope this trick with Palimpsest is going to work.
Me too. Do we have a time frame of when it should get here? Should we do some math?
I did some math. Yesterday was the earliest that it could have arrived based on approximations, heavy approximations. I have no certainty of anything. So now it's just wait and see, unfortunately. But with that last attack, maybe we're on the move soon, considering we still have several things to attend to, and certain things in Seison are of a timely manner.
What's the plan for today?
Oh, we're just waking up. Rise and shine. No
Does
Alma
anyone else
either.
have a plan for today?
No. I will continue to look for my brother though. But I think you all were supposed to help me.
Yes, I remember now. Yeah, of course we can help you.
Yay.
Alma can scry. Alma can scry?
Need to find
Only
out.
if she got a long rest.
And only if she found 1,000 gold worth of material components.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Someone was a
Um,
fuddy-duddy last episode and made everyone cry.
We're gonna have to find Alma and then find out if she knows if there's like a treasure trove around here that we could go and adventure. Cause that's stuff that happens, right? All the time.
Right.
There's. I mean, if we're looking for something valuable, aren't we also looking for? Didn't you say that there's something in the mountains, perhaps?
Maybe.
Void is half covering their mouth and is very quickly casting message to the whole group. Rhanok the Celestial is supposed to be up here and might have a MacGuffin that saves the king. This is your friendly plot secret reminder.
Haven't forgotten.
I know that we collectively OOC haven't forgotten, but
What is a MacGuffin?
no, that's you.
But like, that's not a treasure item right now for scrying. That's a long trip, right? Unless, Maribel, how long do you want to stay with us? Are you gonna move on to find your brother, or are you gonna hang out till we find some help?
Looks at the voice in the sky. Can I stay longer? She just kind of shrugs her shoulders. She's like, if I'm being honest, you're the only friends I've ever had. So, I am okay with whatever you would like. As long as it ends with me finding my brother. I'm willing to help you with anything.
Well, what we need to do first is find a treasure that our friend can use to hopefully locate your brother. But it's a big one, and I don't think we've ever found anything like it before. So,
Would it be helpful for me to go have a chat with Volmir? He might know the locations of certain places or objects nearby.
yeah, that's a good plan. There's got to be like
This
rumors.
Celestial,
or
though,
something.
would they not
Mhm.
maybe have had something that would be valuable enough to you? I mean, if they were viewed upon as like a god or something like that, perhaps they were brought offerings and things of that nature.
That's exactly the lead I'm following up on.
Okay. We think it's going to be all the same place. That works out.
It might be.
Works out for us.
We need to cross that off the list anyway, right?
Mhm.
So might as well do that first. If we get lucky, we get lucky. Great. If we don't, then we go to the next thing down the list.
Yeah. Good plan.
Chinggis now knows the situation with Gaelfall. That feels like it's buttoned up in terms of the army. Sinbar, you've confirmed rumors, I believe. So
Indeed, yes.
Are we going to take the barbarian home?
I have no idea. He might actually be better off here. A new home if Gaelfall can integrate him. He used to be a potter. He's not a fighter. He doesn't necessarily have loyal. I don't know.
But in that town, only some people were taken. What if he still has family out there waiting for him?
And I miss my family, so I would like to help others find theirs.
Oh, voice in the sky, is that a good idea?
Is that a good idea? Are we way over our heads there?
Void is very much doing a like, this is outside my pay grade, and is going to go check in with Volmir to see if there's any rumors as to where Rhanok might be.
And while that whole interaction is happening, Maya's like rolling up her bedroll, and when she can, she's gonna flex a wing and just nudge Chorus and nod towards Edie.
Okay, sure. Good call. Edie,
Mm-hmm.
is everything all right? You comment last night about not paying attention. I feel like that was somewhat directed at me.
Well, you said that everyone else had stuff to figure out, but not Edie. Edie's got it all figured out. And you said you were joking. I get it.
Well, and I mean, that wasn't exactly. I didn't mean like you didn't have anything going on or anything to figure out. I just meant like you seem to know who you are more than the rest of us maybe do. Though, thinking back, that isn't really true, is it?
No. I
I
think
you're
just
just.
better at a brave face.
Yeah, you're very confident in who you are. So I think that's a good thing. And I'm sorry if I offended you with my claim that you had it all figured out. I know you don't. I know we all don't.
Yeah, I'm happy with what I got, but I'm still excited to learn more. And I definitely don't have it all figured out. But one day, maybe.
I'm sure.
But no, it's fine. You said you were joking. I get it.
All right. Well, you know, if there's anything you need help figuring out, you can always talk to us.
Yeah, I know. Let's figure out everything else first. There's so much going on, and we'll worry about it later.
Okay. Your things are important too, though. Don't forget that.
I know.
All right.
Just not pressing. You know?
Sure. I understand that.
Yeah. So it's just easier to not worry.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, sorry. Good talk.
You don't have to be sorry. Don't apologize.
I'm sorry for saying I was. I don't know. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right. Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye. Very awkward. Just walk away from each other.
Edie didn't walk away. She's just standing there with a smile.
Cora's just awkwardly backs away and sort of gets about 10 feet away and turns around like, okay, cool.
So,
What are you guys doing now?
Volmir, are you
Maribel-
awake?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
say. No, you're right. I was gonna say Maribel and Vol and
Momentarily,
Rhea will come with
please.
me.
We'll be here.
A few moments pass and Volmir answers the door in a robe. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry to wake you. I know it was a long
No.
day.
Indeed. But you're welcome.
Don't want to keep you long, and I'll come in. Is Maribel with us?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, our trip up here is a bit of a three-prong effort, and I think you and Chinggis can probably discuss that prong without our help, right? Just discussing the situation, you and the barbarians, and
So one of the three prongs I can discuss with Chinggis is what you're... Okay, yes.
But Chinggis came to verify the nature of the barbarian attacks and just sort of aren't they happening? Which, if he's not dead, then he knows. And if he is dead, then he also knows. That was dumb. But there was another thing.
It is known.
It is known. This is the way. I was wondering about another thing. We're kind of chasing a little bit of rumors, call it selfish adventuring reasons, about a celestial named Rhanok. Would you happen to know anything about them?
Just the stories that they existed, that they're not verified, at least at this point, that they're still around. Nobody's heard anything of them in a while, but there is a rumor of them being up in the mountains just north of here.
Just north of here. Would you have any...
Near the volcano, yeah, there's a... Just a moment. And he goes and grabs a book and opens it up, and there's a map, kind of. It's more of like a drawing that shows like an arrow pointing to a spot, like there's a little clearing that has like a little like flattened surface where you can enter. Right in there, there's supposedly where people, like there was a path that leads there that the people could go up and leave offerings, like a pilgrimage of sorts. She would kind of welcome people in to present their cases, or their petitioners, you know, and she would hear their needs and sometimes apparently would bless them, and other times people would leave unsatisfied.
This map doesn't seem to have a good scale, but is it roughly direction and landmark accurate, you think?
From what I understand, again, there's not been much reason to venture up there, but we believe so. It's fairly accurate to what we can see from our own maps as far as the layout of the mountains.
Would we be able to borrow this book for at least long enough to jot this map down? Or should I get a page now?
You can use the book. It's just been sitting here. It's fine.
Thank you.
Of course.
Do you-
Are you... It's a little bit of a journey. If you're walking, how are you wanting to get there?
That's what I was just going to ask. We are on a bit of a time crunch. What's the best way of getting there swiftly, but also safely, if that's not mutually exclusive?
Normally, I wouldn't have an answer for you other than foot or horseback, but weirdly enough, we have a fellow, Goddard's the name. He's been working on something, working with the blacksmith a little bit, but he's attempting to make something that flies. it uses fire to somehow blow up this thing, and it takes you up, and apparently can be directed in. I don't know how valid it is, but it's an option. Maybe go see Goddard and see if he has something.
I will. Has Void ever heard anything about this kind of tech?
Make a. What would this be? I'll say a tinkering check. Give me a tinkering check just to see if this is.
With int?
Yeah.
15.
You've heard of the idea of people trying to do airship type things. Like you've heard of. This seems a little different than that, but it tickles a spot in your brain that sounds like it might be familiar, but it's not. It is not widely known. It's like maybe you're picturing in your mind like what it could look like.
Yeah. Not something that I have ever seen, nor.
No.
Yeah. Well, this is great. If that's a viable option, thank you. I'll just get like information
he
where
gives you
Goddard is. Yeah.
A little shop outside of town, just because he sometimes works with dangerous things.
Maribel, did you have any questions about your brother? Maybe he passed through here.
Oh. Would you have seen a beautiful man, elven, dark in skin? And then she'll describe the rest of them because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll actually shift into his face because I think Maribel showed us like a picture or something.
She did, yeah. And she'll look at you
picture.
again very longingly again, just like,
Shut up.
Sorry, I have not seen anybody of that matching that description.
oh. That's fine. Thank you for trying.
But perhaps you can find your answers on the road. I mean, I know that that's not very helpful, but you can always hope. Don't give up hope, I suppose.
My brother always said that. Try not to give up. Keep moving along. But if it doesn't work out, smash it.
That's one way to approach it.
That is succinct, applicable to all situations.
It seems to work out for him.
Yes.
So why wouldn't it work out for me, yes?
I find no flaw in that argument.
Thank you, Volmir. I'll leave you to your morning proper.
Thank you. I'm just about to break my fast.
Break your fast.
Do so furiously, and I will.
Too furiously sometimes.
What did he mean by break your fast, Void? And she's just gonna follow along with Void.
Breakfast. It's where the meal gets its name. Breaking a fast. You're fasting over the night. You're not eating. I guess you fast all the time, so every meal is breakfast for you.
Right. Break your fast. It's. She'll leave it there.
Off to find Goddard. Unless maybe I should get the crew so that we're all there to witness whatever craziness this is.
Off to find the wizard.
The wonderful Goddard of Air.
Goddard.
I'll pop a message, assuming we can get close enough to the other heroes, and just be like, hey, going to this guy's house. He might have something for us.
Do you guys want to join him, or do you have something else you want to do?
Well, I was hoping the mayor would want to come with me to go talk to the barbarian about going home or not.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Cool. And we
Horace?
do that.
I'll meet him at the Goddard's place.
Goddard School for the Gifted. Alma?
We'll meet up with them after. Yeah.
She does not reply to the message.
She's got her messaging and do not disturb.
I'm actually Alma, 50-50. I'm gonna need at least a hum of you've been. I won't finish that sentence. Let me know you're alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed. Have a wonderful morning.
Mm-hmm.
Very alive.
Off to Goddard's.
All right. So let's first with the barbarian thing. Edie and Nemea. You approach the barbarian.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. Do you want to go home?
I do. I would love to return to my people.
Okay, then
But
that
perhaps
there's...
I have a price to pay, a debt to these
No.
people.
No.
But what if I killed some or hurt anybody?
How would it make you feel if you know that whatever damage you've done has been returned by the others that crossed the wall?
I see your point.
Unless you feel like you have to atone for something, I want you to know that whatever price needs to be paid already has by your brothers and sisters.
Will these people see it the same way? It is their city. Do you have the
I'm very
authority to release
persuasive.
me? Oh. Well,
And this is why I also brought, and I kind of turn up and around to Nemea.
She'll stand a little taller and flex her wings.
If they really have anything to say, Nemea can help too.
oh. Well, I really don't know where I am, but I would like to return to my people, given the chance.
We'll help maybe bring you home, and while we go, you can tell me about your family, and maybe I can message them, or we can do something.
Oh.
We'll figure it out, but we're going into the mountains. Would you come with us?
Do not know? I think I would probably not right now. I would probably more get in your way than anything.
Is that
My
not the
family-
direction of where he
that
is?
Yes, but much farther.
Then
He's more northern coast.
closer?
You guys are. He's farther, much farther. You guys are in the very bottom portion of the Arctic. He's more northern coastal. So he's about as far away from home within the Arctic as he can be, while still being in the
Okay.
Arctic. So yes, going to the
I
mountain would be in the
misunderstood.
right
I-
direction, but it would be much, much farther beyond to get him home.
Okay. We're gonna have
Would
to do 2
you
trips.
Would you be okay going home?
Well, once I figure out where I am, I can then figure out how to return home. I should be fine.
You're in Gaelfall.
He
The
thinks for a minute.
northernmost part of Seison.
I believe I would be able to make it home on my own, but if you are going to the mountains for another reason, I would get in your way. Or I suppose I could ride with you and journey from there.
That's what I
This gets me-
figured.
Oh, well
I
then.
figured we'd just
if
drop
there's
you
room,
off
I
and you'd be able to go home. I don't know. I
could-
thought maybe
could
it was like a
travel
couple of
with you.
days or other. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm
No,
just trying to
it's-
help.
If
you wanna
it's
do it on
allowed,
your
I would be grateful. If I'm allowed to leave, I would be grateful to start my way.
I
Yeah.
don't think there's a reason Gaelfall needs to keep you.
No.
we're not quite sure when we're leaving, but you
Oh,
know, if you want to atone, then maybe offer to help repair some walls or help the community, and then leave with us.
I can do that. He looks around. I'm already packed.
Do you need anything extra?
A cloak, a walking stick, something of that nature. Perhaps something to defend myself with, but I understand also that that may not be an option given to me.
I'm sure we can work something out. At least once we're on the
What's-
road.
Yeah, what's your preferred weapon?
I miss my axe, but it was one that my father gave me.
Oh no. Do you think it's at home or do you think it's here?
I imagine I would have brought it with me.
Oh, no. Does anyone have locator?
Nope.
It would have been the axe he was
You're
fighting
asking
with.
the barbarian!
It would have been the axe he was fighting with, so probably when you
Well, that's
disarmed
probably-
him,
It was Haley asking the group.
Oh, so it's
it would be
probably
it would be easy enough to
Pretty
come up.
cool.
Like they probably would have gathered up the supplies when you took him prisoner. It would have probably been taken. It wouldn't be that hard to come up with.
Alright, let's go find it.
We probably should run this past Volmir first.
Yeah. We'll get Volmir, we'll go meet the guys at the house, and then we'll come back and tell you the details later. I just wanted to see if you even wanted to go first, because
Yes,
that was it.
that would be.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. You've shown me
Okay.
much kindness. Okay. So you're gonna now go to meet up with the group.
Mm-hmm. If
Okay.
there's
Yep.
anything else the mayor wants to do.
Oh, we're in the town hall.
No, you're kind of like in a little holding area that's like outside. Like it's not a prison per se, but it's a little holding area that they've created.
Oh, I thought that was inside the town hall.
Is
Because
that
that
what
was
we
where
decided?
Volmir had set up.
It's within the barracks, so it would be closer towards like the outskirts of the
Yeah.
city.
Well, eh. um,
Well, I
It's a
mean,
tiny
I don't know
town,
where
though.
I don't
It
know
is
where the house is that we're going to, so we could always just veer off until we find the town hall and figure it out from there. Might ask someone there where that house is that we got to go to. Plus, my map's not got it on there, so we've got to fix that too.
only if we walk past it.
Okay. And he's going to lead the way and make sure she walks past town hall.
Which you do. Volmir will give you permission to take him. We have no need to keep him here. If he wants to go, he's free to go.
We'll probably just
Uh,
want to study books while the
Just
other group
a
does whatever.
real quick glance. Just a
Okay.
real quick glance. And I would like to look for any fairy tales of gods and devils and
At town hall, you're looking for fairy tales.
fiction. Yes. Because all the religious text is at the temple.
Right.
So I'm just looking for anything obscure. That's sort of like, it doesn't quite belong in the temple, so we'll just put it here.
Make a perception check, or I'll say investigation check because you're specifically
yeah.
looking for something. Yep.
That one.
Oh wait, I can
I don't-
also. Oh wait, no.
You can.
Oh my God,
You can
why-
dance if you want to. I can't. Okay.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 17 for an no, investigation 17.
You look around. This is not really a place that would have like fairy tales. This is more like town hall has more like factual, like documented type stuff. There is like again, Void found the book. They had the book containing to like local like mythos type things that might have some information in it, but nothing on the books here on that kind of stuff.
Who was Mythos?
Mythos, just like plural of myths.
Oh, Taylor's word of the day. Anything pertaining to Queen of the Wind. Does that mythos thing have? I'll just look at the contents real quick. If not, I'm putting it back and
Nothing
leaving.
here.
Cool. Okay, thanks for that, Edie.
All good.
You get a feeling that the temple might be a better place to look up information regarding devils and things of that nature.
Cool.
All right.
We'll go to the house after.
So you guys reach there. Void, you guys reach there first, and you're setting up. You see this older tiefling, purplish tint to their skin, long white hair with their black eyes. You see some missing fingers on each hand. He's got like a missing ring finger on his right hand, and like a missing pinky on his left hand. Hello?
Hello, I see you bear the scars
Hello?
of the trade.
Yes? Goddard's the name?
Goddard, I am Void.
Void. Void. Void. Empty. Without form. Interesting.
Now I'm fascinated to see what happens next. And I just sort of gesture to Maribel and Chorus if they want to introduce themselves.
I am Maribel. Hello.
You are. I'm
Chorus?
like a song.
Not exactly.
Ah, interesting. What brings you to the door of Goddard?
We are in need of fast travel to the north, and Volmir said that you might have something you've been tinkering with.
Volmir's heard? Volmir told you about my project?
Hopefully that wasn't out of pocket for him,
no,
but
no. It's quite flattering, honestly. Would you like to see it?
sure.
Good. We're gonna take a break.
Ah, you suckered me in.
So we'll come back in 5
You
minutes,
felt safe.
5 minutes.
and then we will be right back.
Come back.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. I ruined it. Hi.
Nailed it. Stuck the landing.
Suck the landing.
The Russian judge knocked some points off.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh, come on, man.
Welcome back, everybody. In case you are just joining us, there have been some weirdly erotic threats. There's been some strangely or extremely erotic feedings, and there's been a lot of weird. There's been a lot of erotic.
Nothing Void does isn't weirdly erotic.
There's been some soup play, some cheese and meat play. You know, some.
Just
Just
wrap the
letting-
prosciutto around this.
Yep. Reminds me of that.
This is
episode
new
of
to the
Friends where Joey
charcuterie
had to
board.
pretend He
Oopsies.
wasn't circumcised,
Oh, God.
and he had like the silly putty.
Mm.
All right, we got to see it. Anyway, yeah. So we've had some stuff, and now they have just met Goddard, Tinkerer, who is going to get ready to show them his thing he's been
Airship.
tinkering.
See them tinkering.
So, let me show you. He leads you out behind the house, and you see a basket, like wicker basket weaved base type thing that looks to be pretty good size. If not, it'll be comfy, cozy. It'll be a tight thing, but you think we could probably get most of us, maybe all of us, maybe we could figure something out. And then attached to it is this cloth that's laid out sheet. Maybe it's massive, and you see this thing hovering over this basket that appears to be some sort of propellant or something, like a flame works up through it.
Literally hovering, or is it like scaffolded?
It's scaffolded. Yeah.
Okay.
The flame itself, you see like a little flame like prickle, like just flickering. You know, it's good sized flame, but it's not massive jet of fire. But it is
Roaring, yeah.
So this is my invention. I call it a fire basket flying thing. It could use some work. I think the name.
The
I'm
name
so-
needs some work. It's good craftsmanship, though.
Yes, I weaved the basket myself, which and he like shows you, it's this thing. This takes some time with this situation. Like it took some time, but I weaved the basket myself. Very proud. But what you do is you get in it, and you pull and this flame, and then it fills up the sheet thing, and
The fire does.
the fire, yes, the air that I think is how the fire creates this heated air, and it fills this and makes almost like a balloon shape, and then it rises up, and then you catch the drafts, and you can direct it using this hot air. Yes, very similar to that, you weirdo.
Nemea doesn't need a hot air balloon. She
It
can just take
was-
herself off.
It was so deep.
I was chunky with that one.
I was weird. And then I look over at my
Wow.
microphone and it's white, and I'm like, fuck.
That came through.
Yep.
Wow.
Clip it.
Clip it. Okay, so it is a balloon with a basket underneath that holds the occupants, right?
Yes, and it travels via hot air.
Hot air. You should call it the fly.
Yes.
The
I think
fire
that's right.
levitating yeeter.
Well, hopefully no yeeting.
Well, it yeets things gradually from one
Whoa.
spot to another.
Much slower than a traditional yeet would.
A
I
slow
believe.
yeet. A
A
skeet.
slow yeeter.
A sleet.
A skeet. Motherfucker. God damn, I like that idea. Why were you interested in this? By the way? You said
We wanted to, and I'll get the book out and turn to the page of the map. We wanted to go here.
well, it could do that easily, quite easily, probably.
How does it direct itself? It's your up.
You have to, yes, you catch the drifts, and there's this like little, and you see like he's got like a little like fin kind of thing that you just kind of direct it, and it catches the like a fish, I imagine. I've not spent too much time studying them, but the
Like a ship's
tails
rudder.
That's a much better description than a fish. Yes, exactly like that.
Oh.
It catches the flow of air instead of the flow of water. And it travels, the air up above is much faster than the air down here, so you travel quite
Oh.
quickly. As long as you don't go too high, because then you suffocate, because apparently the air also is less
It's
up there.
thin. Yes.
That's a better term than less. Better description, for sure.
Chorus, how are you feeling being the most disposed to experiencing gravity? Is this a confident plan?
I mean, I'm not super confident in the idea that he doesn't know what these words mean, but I don't know that that really impacts the efficacy of the ship itself. So.
Efficacy
But the
is a
ship
good
itself
word.
defies gravity.
Well,
Everything defies gravity until
It
it
ex-
doesn't.
it exerts a counterforce greater than or equal to gravity to maintain. But we're not going to get into this. I think
No,
this could work.
I like defying gravity better.
Defying gravity is
I mean-
touchier.
Yes.
I think we should try defying gravity.
The man does it all the time. Can't be possibly be that dangerous. I knew. Yes.
And I literally float.
Yep, exactly. There's hardly any weight for Maribel.
Wait. So how many of you would want to be traveling in this basket?
All of us.
Void,
are
like,
there?
Void shivers and then leans over to Chorus. Okay, not to be mean. Are we bringing Sinbar?
I mean, we always have the option of pushing him out at the top.
Oh, that feels a little cruel. Wait, he said he has Featherfall. That's fine.
Yeah.
He'll just have to walk back.
Yeah.
But
And
we can
turn
talk to
into
him.
a giant eagle.
And he could also do that. Yeah. Okay, so it would be at the most Sinbar, Maribel, myself, Chorus, Edie, Nemea, Alma. And would you be going with us? I assume so. You would not want to have this leave your sight.
You don't know how to use it.
We don't know how to
That's
use
not
it,
what you
right,
need
yeah.
to. Yes.
So 8?
It will be cozy.
We're pretty good at
Barbarian?
cozy.
A barbarian? What?
I'm not there. That was Taylor.
Oh yeah, we don't know that yet though.
I'd say
I
by
will
then you guys
shush.
could have shown up.
Nemea and Edie come walking up right now
With a
Yeah,
barbarian.
with the barbarian.
We're gonna take a barbarian with us.
So 9. 9
long
mighty
is the-
adventurers.
How long is the ride?
I mean, probably a couple hours.
Are we gonna rest once we get up there, or are we gonna be fully locked and loaded, ready for? I'm asking you, Void.
Oh, I don't. I imagine this travel is not going to be the most restful, considering it's going to be close quarters. We're going to be buffeted by the wind. The only one of us who has extended experience like that is Nemea, and certainly not in this cold, although it seems to be not that much of a worrisome. We probably should be on our toes, metaphorically.
Yes. But do you think that we will have a rest before we get into anything once we get there?
I don't know. I imagine if we land at where Rhanok's location is, it might, maybe not. Why do you ask?
Well, I could help make everyone's travel a little bit more comfortable, at least a couple of people. By making us small
Oh, gotcha.
for a few hours.
I would like to be small.
I leave that entirely up to you. I've only seen you
Um.
exhausted once, so I think you know how much your magic goes.
I would use up some extra magic as well as just a spell slot. It would only use one spell slot, but it would use up my extra help that I get.
Not to meta game. Yeah.
No.
Not to
It would use up-
metagame that magic.
Yeah.
That magic that it feels deep in here that I don't get not
In your
all the time.
guts.
In my guts.
The gut magic.
It's my gut magic, not my brain magic.
I don't know what any of that means, but it's doable. Just again, cozy.
We'll just be
We could
cozy.
also
I think
Make
think we just
Sinbar
need
turn
cozy.
into a bird or something.
If
The
the
mayor
wind,
could
I could be
fly.
a-
if
I
the
could
winds
also
aren't
be a
too
bird
harsh, yeah.
for some of it.
Yes, if the winds aren't too harsh, then we could have some of our members fly. That could help.
Or he could turn into like a small creature and ride. You know, we have ways of making things smaller
Yeah.
that aren't just
Yes.
ED spells.
Yes.
maybe we'll just keep it as a situational thing.
Play it by ear.
When would you like to leave?
One last question, just for the sake of safety. What's the longest test flight you've taken this thing on?
I've flown it, like down to the waters, to the ocean, and back.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
I'm rolling real shit. 15.
I'll do an insight check on him. Boyd seems to. Oh no, nope, nothing. Nope.
He took it
He
down
found
towards.
something shiny.
He took it down towards the water.
Boyd's just giving a look to the rest of the group that like, is it really any dumber than anything we do on a regular basis?
If I'm. This option's been presented to us. We may as well take it.
Is the volcano on the way?
You know, it's in the mountains.
It's in the same mountain range.
Oh, so like the volcano borders the gully.
Like with the book that Void has, you actually see that the cave appears to be like right up against where it was.
Looks like it might be co-located. This is not an exact map, but it seems to suggest that the volcano is within certainly easy hiking distance of where Rhanok's place is.
Cool. We're gonna do something there too.
2 birds, 1 stone. Yes. Shall I
What?
go find Alma and Sinbar and we get this train rolling? This flying?
I can
Yeah,
have this skeet ready in like 30 minutes.
Ooh, yes. Did we bring the barbarian, Nemea? No,
We have
I
to go
don't
back
think
and
so.
get him.
We gotta get him.
Okay.
And some snacks.
In-flight snacks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, a couple of hours.
Do we have some in-flight entertainment? Well, we have Sinbar, so
We have whatever's
got-
Alma's story is from the previous
We got
night.
Leroy.
Leroy
Yeah.
running around between your legs in this basket. Like,
We can always dangle
Tripping
Sinbar over
people.
the side for entertainment.
We're fine.
his wings out.
I'll never let go.
I'm king of the world.
You could do that with Maribel, just like flying a kite.
True, yeah.
We're just,
That's true.
We'll just if we hold his hands, he can't do the
Somatic components.
components. He will not survive this trip.
He will not survive.
No survivor.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
I will go get Alma because I really want Void to be the one that goes to get Alma.
Yes, Void, go get Alma. We're gonna go get the barbarian and some snacks. We need to get a cloak and a stick and an
An axe and his axe.
and his axe.
And something worth 1,000 gold for Alma.
No, we can't.
Well,
no,
that's-
that's what we're going to go get in the mountains.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
Oh! I mean,
Big celestial, crazy treasure, all that jazz. Maybe.
Yep,
We don't know.
Fingers crossed.
So Void will ask around and find where Zoro's house is.
Chorus, are you doing anything?
Hanging out.
Okay, Maribel?
Wow. Wow. Holy shit.
They're so guttural. They're so.
That is chunky.
That is like Campbell's hearty soup for burps.
And you can have it as a ringtone for 99 cents.
Premium
99.
content. Subscribe today for Taylor's
Such
burps.
a lady.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
Berry Bell.
Dude belch like
They're
a
actually pretty
lady.
tame. They're actually
They're-
very weak burps to what I normally do.
Oh God. Maribel would like to go get snacks also, specifically cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
She's never had cinnamon rolls, and she would like to find some.
Is a cinnamon roll can kill you.
And we'll eat cinnamon rolls while killing you.
Yeah.
This is delicious. Murder. No. But yeah, that's what's Maribel
I
doing.
believe that's cannibalism.
To each their own.
Depends on if it's a Shatterkai or not, though. It's only
Yeah.
cannibalism if it's another Shatterkai.
Oh God, we are not getting into that.
It's a hot dog, a sandwich. Okay, anyway. So, Void, you
Yes.
get directions to Zoro's house. You head there.
I don't think there's an answer for a little bit. And then, not realizing who's on the other side of the door, Alma opens it. All she's wearing is an oversized shirt of Zoro's that completely covers everything.
But not the knees.
Which look no.
But so Alma's hair will be like fully long, so she didn't put the hairpin back in, and the makeup's gone from her face again. So this is only the second time any of you would have seen her without the streaks. Oh Jesus!
Good
oh,
morning.
God. What the fuck are you doing here?
I am letting you know that we're about to go flying into the mountains to see about the Celestial and all of the things that the Celestial might have.
It's the next morning already?
It is the next morning. You have gone on a journey.
It's lunchtime.
I
You really
I'll,
made
like,
a
look over
meal
my
of it,
shoulder.
didn't you?
I'm gonna just like slap. I'm just gonna slap Boy like on the shoulder, like quit it. Ow. Is it wrong that I enjoyed myself?
I would have a lot of negative thoughts about Zoro if you didn't.
I'll like keep looking behind my shoulder just to pray to the gods that Zoro doesn't just
Does he need lessons?
Boy.
He pops his head around the door. I think I did just fine. And he leans back again.
Your horns look exquisite.
You see the wax job that was done on them.
I see many jobs that have been done on them.
I'm just gonna slap Void again on the shoulder, just another hard one.
I am tiny. Stop it.
Are you needing to take Alma with you?
I do not want to. This is fabulous and should continue, but we are in search of a thing that needs to be done. And Alma,
I found a thing that needed to be done.
yes,
last
and you
night,
did it. Good job.
And I found it over and over.
Over and over again.
I'm slapping now Zoro in the chest this time, just a hard, solid back one.
And he just laughs.
I will go get dressed. And you will face my wrath if you say anything to anybody about this.
No. It's very important
Who
you
are
get
you
dressed.
threatening?
It's a bit
Is it
creepy.
Void
Threatening.
Zoro?
It's at Void, and I'm looking at Void, but it's indirectly mentioned to
Every-
Zoro. Mm-hmm. I'll be back. And I'll
Zoro
just,
just looks at you and like looks at Void and winks.
And I'll just like get everything situated and stuff.
God damn, Taylor, just take the whole can.
If
marketing poor Taylor today.
I cannot say what's coming to mind.
Don't. No. No, so I'll get dressed and get everything. And I'll have the hairpin in hand as I'm trying to frantically leave. And I'm not gonna wear the eye makeup since we're kind of on a time crunch.
As you leave,
And then what does
he
she do?
looks- Let me just say, the
Slap.
quiet demeanor is a front.
Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna slap Boyd in the back of the head as we leave. Just
I'm tiny, stop it. Don't hurt me.
Enjoy. Keep her safe. Enjoy.
Mhm. I'm just gonna keep marching. I'm not.
It's a
Boyd!
front, but is she still quiet? Okay, never mind, bye.
And like I haven't put the hairpin back yet, so I'm just kind of like marching at this point, just
Mhm.
fully directed towards Goddard's house.
He wakes up in the morning.
Not to,
Oh, I was muted and I had a fantastic burp just then, and I'm disappointed.
womp womp. Not to critique the look, but you do have the hairpin, right?
Yes, I do.
Just wanted to double check. Didn't know if it got lost in the melee.
Do you want another slap again?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Only if it comes with a tickle.
I'm not gonna hear this. I'm gonna keep hearing this for a while, aren't I?
If you don't want me to tell the rest of the group, I'm not going to tell. But I am going to enjoy this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'll just keep walking.
You guys make your way back to Goddard's.
How many
Edie-
small deaths occurred?
God.
Being a cleric of boss, you would be counting those things, right?
I had to cast Spare the Dying many times.
Just like feeling the hand come up and just too many witnesses. We'll just approach the others.
Right.
You're pepping your step. Oh my fucking god.
Linnea and Edie, you guys go back to the barbarian.
I am the worst friend.
Was there anything you guys wanted specifically to do, or just gather him and his?
I want to find a cloak and a stick first before going to the barbarian.
Easy enough to do.
Yep, grab those things, go get him, let him know. Here you go. Oh, did we find his axe?
Yeah, easy
Yeah.
enough. It would have been kept with supplies.
I give him the cloak and the stick, and then I like hold the axe behind my back, and I'm like, surprise!
The axe is like as big as you are.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's fine.
okay.
I've got it leant against the ground, and I step away from it. Then surprise!
Oh, is this? Thank you. Thank
Get
you.
it? Is the one?
This is. Let me check. Yes, this is the one.
We're going in, I think 15 minutes now.
Oh, so soon. Let
You
me
ready?
say my goodbye. Oh wait, I don't have anybody to say goodbye to. Here, let's go.
Yes. And what was that?
Oh, I was just gonna say, you're surprisingly sarcastic.
Should I be more stoic?
No.
Good. Then let us journey.
What do we see in front of us? I know barbarian, but like what race? Just
Human.
curious. Human. Okay, cool. Yep. Take him back to Godfrey's house. Is that what it was?
The Godric.
Goddard?
Goddard.
Goddard.
Godric. is
Godric's
different.
my guy.
Yeah.
Godric's my problem.
Go to Goddard's place.
All right, you return. Everything appears to be set up. Nobody went and got Sinbar, so
So was with us. Where did
No.
he go?
No,
he was. You guys went off to do your own thing. He didn't follow you.
No one got some.
Why not?
You guys were talking about should we go get Sinbar? Well, like you think you were going to discuss
I wasn't
dangling him
there.
over the side while he was there?
I also got snacks as well, by the way.
I didn't
I
get
was
that.
fully under the impression that I was discussing dangling him over the side while he was there. So
No, he was not there.
Where
It would
is
be
he?
very chorus to do that.
He was just hanging out in town.
We can't leave him.
Can.
We can't leave him.
Technically can.
he does have some useful magic.
He
though,
does. Yes.
As much as I'd like to leave him.
It's such a shame. It's such a pendulum with him in my head.
How long until we leave?
Well, I mean, it's ready to go. You can leave whenever.
Bye, Sinbar. I'm gonna prestidigitation like fireworks that say Sinbar bye.
Sinbai.
Sinbai.
I'm gonna find him.
Arnar.
Go get him.
You go find him. Bring him back. Oh, hello, chums. We are. Oh, what is this?
Get in. You'll find out.
Oh, I love that. He gets like right in the middle.
Yeah, test subject.
I'll just hop over the edge too, just to climb on in.
Yeah.
There's like
I
a
would
little
it.
door kind of that swings open. You guys. can-
Never mind, I'll open the door.
Is it a round? Is it a round basket?
No, it's
Or is it-
square.
I would like a corner then, thank you.
Is this guy just? Oh no, he's coming with us.
Mhm.
He's coming with you.
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
entrusting his
No,
craziness
that's
to
okay.
us.
I was.
Maribel will take out a rope and tie herself to the basket.
Smart.
There
Smart.
actually
That is
are
very
like
smart.
harnesses that are available that you
Oh,
guys can
good.
put on.
Oh, then she'll put one on.
Oh, there are no windows on this thing. We don't have to worry about chorus.
I mean, there's still the potential
So
of
I think
falling.
this is just
The
one big
whole
window.
thing is exactly. It's kind of
One
all.
Big window.
But is it the action of smashing through glass, Chorus?
No, I mean windows are just sort of the only thing that you jump through that doesn't open on its own kind of thing, right? It wasn't so much the jumping through the window; it's just one
Windows
of
are
the
the
two
Get-
barriers between the inside and the outside that really exist.
Yes. Now, we know that this barrier here represents the inside and the outside, but the outside is very far down, so please be careful.
Sinbar has Featherfall,
I do.
and he owes me.
I do.
Well,
May I have permission? And he looks at Void to use Featherfall on you. Should you fall out?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I learned, Void.
Sinbar, don't misconstrue my little pep talk I had with you with denying good, useful things to people out of fear.
Okay. So what's this thing do? We're just gonna get in and
Find out now.
yeah, the guy just yanks the cord. This giant, whoosh, like roar of flame shoots up, and the basket slowly starts rising. Kind of painfully slow at first,
Mhm.
as the balloon starts filling and everything. Seems to be taking an awful long time. But eventually, it fills up. And did anybody untie? Oh, just a minute. And he kind of hops out and unties it, and quickly jumps back in as it starts getting up above to almost be too high. And you guys take flight. And soon you start rising above town. And eventually, the balloon starts drifting, and he's like, you seem like gearing the rudder. And Void, would you be willing to work the lever when I tell you to pull it, and then stop pulling it when I tell you? We don't want too much. If we go too high, we die.
Yep.
I've learned that, not thankfully the hard way, but I almost did the hard way. Anyway, we go this way.
I'm on lever duty. I'm listening to you, watching you.
Yes. Anything you guys would like to do while you do this little travel? Any
while we're talking about duties, Sinbar, your duty is to watch Chorus at all times.
Done and done.
Every now and then, Chorus just sort of like goes towards the edge and goes, "Oh, oh," just to see what Sinbar's reaction is.
Make a deception check.
He gets a nat 1. He actually falls over.
13.
His 16 is like, this is a fun game, I suppose, but have you heard the story of the tiefling who cried wolf?
No,
Ah, yes. Well,
I'm
if
not
you-
a tiefling.
No, that would explain a lot. Well,
You're
you
a
could
tiefling.
you could probably
Are
substitute.
you crying
any-
wolf?
You could probably substitute any species here. It's just basically that if you say something is, hey, come quickly, there's a fire, and there's no fire, eventually they're going to stop coming. If you
There
keep
is a
pretending to.
That's how we're flying.
This is true. If you say there's a wolf, maybe which is why the story is called that, the hunters will not come if you keep calling for saying, hey, there's a wolf attacking, and they
We're
show
in
up
the
and
air. There's no wolves up here.
If you say there's a harpy coming, and then there's no harpies you show up and there's no harpies, that they're going to stop coming eventually.
I don't think they
maybe-
like the cold.
Okay, let's keep flying.
This is my favorite game.
Nemea's gonna sit on the edge, let her tail hang over, and it's just sort of drifting in the wind, enjoying the interaction that's happening between Chorus and Sinbar. Just gonna put her hands behind her and then fall backwards.
Scuba fall off. Yeah.
Sinbar, you were supposed to. It's magic.
Why? Why? She has wings.
I'm rolling deception on that to see if I can convince him. Ah, fuck! It's a 12.
He rolled another natural one. Featherfall. Half Featherfall.
That was the
I
weirdest
don't
one
like
ever.
that. No, that throws out my
And
equilibrium.
then he looks at it. Wait a second. Wings. Why did you? Sorry about that, Chorus. Pulled the wool over my eyes. There was all of it. The wool itself.
Chorus doesn't have any wool.
Fuck, I hate you all. After a time, you guys travel. You find this landing, this like flat surface towards the edge of the mountain. A couple hours, and you guys land, and you see like this pathway, and you see like a set of like stairs that looks like they might be natural, they might be hand assisted. They're not like a factual stairway that had led down the mountain, but it looks like something that maybe had been assisted to make it more convenient a long time ago, but it's pretty worn down, leading into this cave entrance of some sort.
Chorus, could you give it a little check for the oogity boogity holes through planes and stuff?
Sure. I'll detect portal.
What's the range on that?
A mile, I believe. Let me double check. A mile.
Is it it only does like active? that correct?
Distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile. So yeah, like not like residue of portals or anything,
Okay.
unless you want to rule that there's something with that.
Go ahead and roll a Arcana check with it.
Goody, I am bad at that. 14.
Borrow my brain. Oh, that's good.
You get a sense that there's not a portal active, but you feel the residue from one that might have been there within the last couple weeks, maybe.
Do I get any vibe of like what kind of portal? And that's not in the text at all, but like, was it, like, does it feel celestial? Does it feel infernal? Is there anything I can tell about that? With the 14,
No, you unfortunately, it's very hard to read.
Cool.
Just the fact that you sense one at all is pretty cool.
there's nothing currently here, but there's some strange energies that might have been a portal at one point in time.
If it becomes necessary, is everyone okay with me getting Palimpsest out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I have something for that, actually. You want to take it out now?
If you think it's good, I don't want to tip off the weird thing if this is working.
I mean, we're at the place now, so.
I'll get Palimpsest out of the bag of holding. At the very least, it's now thinking it's multiple days trek north of Gaelfall, so that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this has much of a use, but can I see Palimpsest for a moment?
I'll spin it around and give him the handle end.
Chorus takes it, finds somewhere to set it down on the ground, pulls out a little, sachet of what appears to be some kind of dust, and sprinkles it over top of it. I'm going to use one of my 3rd level spell slots to cast non-detection. So for 8 hours,
Ooh.
it cannot be picked up by scrying or divination magic.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very cool.
That is
Very nice.
I'm not sure this would work, but at least it's something.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you. That is a handy little trick you've got there.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive. I can do it 3 more times for the materials that I have, but
Well, good to know. This will maybe buy us a little bit extra time. That's good. Now, pick it up and stow it again. Well, I'll click the buckler open. Let's go see what's in here.
Goddard. If you need to leave us for any instance of imminent danger, just go ahead and fly and then come back once it's safe.
The barbarian looks, I will protect him
Very
with
good.
my life.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see if we can find a celestial then.
Oh, adventure.
Yeah.
goody. I'm so excited.
Question: this cave, is it dark?
The entrance to the cave, is that dark?
Is it dark the further we go in?
Well, have you gone in?
Not yet.
Oh no, not yet. Never mind. I'm waiting to start.
We're walking
You
that way.
Okay.
We're walking that way.
Mhm.
Then let's go ahead and pull up the map.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Where's the
Let's
map?
get
Where's
the-
the map?
And I've got tokens placed, just assuming
Wait, wait.
marching order.
Which map is it?
Rhanok's lair.
Rhanok's lair. And you all should have a
Ooh.
token in there.
How exciting.
We don't need to bring the map up necessarily unless we want to. But I guess you already did, so then
I
there we
already.
are.
You said we're going to the map, and I went to the map.
I'm the map.
I'm the map.
On the map.
Here's a little preview of what we're seeing, and then we can. I'll switch us back
So
over to
as
the
you
thingy.
enter in, and we can keep it there. It's totally fine. You see a couple statues that appear to have been once upon a time whole, but have since been destroyed. You don't see any real signs of light, although in the distance, maybe there's a flicker coming from one side.
Edie can't see anything.
Which side? Left or right?
Left. Farther up.
I will. I was gonna cast light on my ring, but I won't. And instead, I will just stealth forward to. I'll see if I can't sneak a peek and see what's here.
Can you? And Edie holds out her coin. That you usually cast light on.
Oh, and I'll cast light onto the coin.
And she catches it in her hand, so it's hidden away until you say it's safe to do so, but she needs the light with her.
Yep.
So it's not-
Void does too, right? Void can't see.
I can't see, but if I'm following a glow that's there, I'll just move really, really carefully ahead to. I saw that too. I don't know what that was. I'll just keep moving really carefully ahead to sneak up on whatever that light source is to get a better sense of it.
May I come with you?
Oh gosh.
And we turn around, she's completely enveloped in darkness. And all you see is her glowing eyes.
Sure. I'll actually keep an eye out. Here, maybe I can help with that. Ishki, grant us clarity. And your eyes will actually intensify in their glow and catch like a little bit of a purple hue as a purple ring goes around Void's eyes. And I'm going to do my Judgment of Clarity and also share my judgment with Maribel.
Ooh.
Ew.
I can do that now.
I can.
So what's
see
that do for
everything.
Maribel?
So you get a +2 to any wisdom or intelligence checks, +3 if it's something extra planar like aberration, celestials, fey, fiends.
Oh snap! I can see everything.
So the two of you inch forward. Go ahead and move your tokens, the two of you.
Where's my token?
Oh yeah, I don't
towards
see.
the back.
Oh, there's double
Why did-
Edie.
Why did it do
Double
that? Hold on, I don't know why it did that.
Double Edie all the way across the sky. Should I roll a stealth check?
Oh yeah, stealth. That's the thing.
Yeah, hold on. I don't know why it.
This one's me.
I don't know what. Here, let me.
I'm
do
running
this.
away.
I'm running away. See
Run
ya.
away!
Running
Let's see if I
away,
can
running
fix
away,
it.
running away now.
I don't know why it's using Edie's image, so let me try to fix that.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you might have duplicated the journal, in which case the prototype token is set to a different art rather than the journal art. Foundry. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba.
I just realized that because I said Edie
Try this
was
again.
clenching the
There
coin
we
in
go.
her fist to hide the light, I
Let
have
me-
also had my fist clenched that entire time and
Method.
proving that it's when I let go of this, there's gonna be light.
Oh.
But
You
stealth.
should be. You can roll stealth, yeah.
I can't roll for shit today.
Mm.
Except when you do.
Nah. 20 for me.
I can't roll shit.
Hey,
20.
I got big numbers to make up for the shit luck. That's what's happening.
16 for me.
So go ahead and continue moving forward. As you move forward, right now you're just seeing the entrance kind of a cave. It doesn't appear to be a whole lot going on here, but the glow does appear to get stronger as you move closer to the source. And then you see Took, are you going to move your token with him?
I'm coming.
Sorry, Maribel. That does kind of ruin the stealth a little bit.
I think maybe that's why Void's a little bit off between like moving through darkness and I was like, jeez, it's just Maribel.
It's just very.
You do see in front of you a kind of lava flow that appears to have broken through the wall, and it almost is like a little lava like waterfall that pours down into a chasm underneath where you guys are at.
No signs of anything in here though, just the lava.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
This is where we get our +2 or +3.
Ooh.
Another 7. So 12 or 13 if it's celestial, fey, fiend, aberration.
Mine's either 16 or 17.
What you're seeing is, so is there any range on that? Is it just what's an immediate presence right now? It's not like the detect portal where it's like a mile.
It's basically like if I am trying to perceive like a humanoid, it would just be like a 12. If there's a celestial, my perception is better. Like Ijki is basically like sort of bumping my eyes in the right direction or trying to make me notice things specific to those kinds of creatures.
You don't see anything. You see the lava slowly flowing. It's much warmer here because it's lava. You do see some destroyed. This looks like it might have at one time kind of been a storage area, but you don't see any signs of anybody in here.
I'll give
But you
Maribel.
do hear the sound of the lava flowing.
I'll give Maribel a quick tap on her shoulder and then just like point up the side of the cave to continue stealthing forward and searching.
What are the rest of you doing?
we're waiting for Void to say that there's any people or not. That's what Edie's doing.
As you move forward, you see you're still in the dark, correct?
Mm-hmm.
As
Keep
you
in
leave
mind,
the light source,
I can see up to 120 feet in the darkness.
as you move forward, Void, you can't see shit.
I can't see shit now.
So
I think
you're
I
just
went with that
walking-
plan for a second, then I was like, I can't fucking see.
I'll like start maneuvering Void.
Mm-hmm.
If I see that Void can't see, I'll put
Yeah,
my hand
Void
on the
cannot
shoulder.
see a thing at this point. It is once you leave the ring where the light given off by the lava flow, it is pitch black.
Yeah.
In here.
I can see everything.
Well, you can see where there's light. Where it's pitch black, your light is a lot. It's harder still to see. It's grays and things like that. It's not like this clear as bright as day. So you can still see outlines and shapes and stuff, but it's much harder still as you move through. You see in the middle that there appears to have been a fountain at some point that was destroyed. But still no signs of any life.
Unless you want to keep going deeper, we should probably go back and just report that it seems empty.
I like going deeper. I couldn't help it. But we should go back.
If you feel safe moving ahead, I can stay in contact with a spell, and I'll report back to the others.
I don't like being alone.
That's probably wise. So we'll scuttle on back.
Group back up with everybody.
While we're still in the darkness, she'll just go, like through the darkness. And then they'll pop up. Hello.
Anything?
There's a lava flow in that room off to the left. So possibly checking that box off if we can ascertain the safety of the rest of this place.
Yes.
It's time to look around.
I think so.
Edie's gonna let the coin out of her fist
Okay.
And use it as a light to just start walking through and looking.
All right,
Being
so Edie, let me make you a light source really
slow.
quick. Says,
While
Moving
you're at
slowly.
it, Dustin, add one for me, because I will take my hands and cast light, and then you just see all of my fingers like ET up. Just
so what's the radius of the light spell? Like 20 feet?
10 feet.
It's
20 feet.
It's
It's-
20 feet, yes.
20 foot
20
dim
feet.
and 20 feet.
20.
Right. Yeah, 20. So 40 total of visibility.
And while you're at it, Dustin, can you also do it on me? Because I'll just cast light really quickly on my mace. Fireworks!
Yeah. We're
If
here.
there's anything in here now,
Mm-hmm.
we knows,
Okay,
but that's
so-
okay.
Oh,
And Maribel's eyes will adjust, and she's like,
Haley can move her token, but if I move mine, Haley moves too.
Oh my gosh.
That's fun.
Best
second here.
friends.
So who else? Void, you're having light.
No, I moved
my light's
own
with Edie.
token.
Yeah, but
Okay,
if
so-
I move,
All my had light. Sorry, no, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
assign lights. Stop moving your tokens.
Okay, then I'm gonna come stand and hold Nemea's hand, and then we just walk around together. So you move me,
Okay.
you move you, and I'm following along next to you.
How does this
okay.
That's what's happening
I
today.
don't know.
Let me. So okay, Nemea, you move.
it.
Oh, now it's
it.
No, I'm gonna fix it. It's too annoying.
"Huh?"
So okay. Oh, let me hold on because I need to do.
It's not animated now as it travels across the street.
I gotta make. There we go. You're an observer on Maribel, Void, Edie.
Pull out a bag of snacks and hands them out while we
There. Now,
slowly
Edie, you are the owner of
lift
your own
the
token.
lights and-
I think it was when you were gone. I had Taylor assigned to it.
Bonk.
All right. So you guys are free.
Free
Is that correct with the light sources now? Alma, Edie, and Maribel?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I want to go to the back of the room.
Should we look at the fountain first?
Okay.
Okay. And I run to the fountain.
You see a
Clip, clop,
giant
clip, clop, clip,
fountain that at one time looks like it would have been quite grand. No signs of any water or anything currently running through it.
Does it look
Shame.
like it could hold water? Not at all. Does it look as broken as it looks here?
It looks very broken, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you could fill it with water, but it would probably immediately run out.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I don't know if Edie that would stop Edie, though, you know.
That's very
Mending, just mend the whole thing.
I just sit there and mend the whole thing.
Should we go to the back room now? I'm nervous.
Yeah, I want to check out that big ass.
Okay, I'm coming.
ass.
That
Big
big
ass.
ass.
The big
she got that big ass.
I see
Big
that
ass
cake at the
dough.
back of the room. I want to check that out.
Cake in
That
the
seat is
mountain.
huge.
You arrive and you see a throne that looks like it was made of ice.
I cast detect magic on myself. Please.
Nice.
You are magic.
No,
No.
sorry. Like as in I cast the spell detect magic, which then gives me a 30-foot radius around me for the next 10 minutes to detect any magic in the area. Please.
30 feet, you said?
Yes, please.
Within 30 feet.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
What?
What?
We're just
What?
reacting to
What?
rulers. Don't worry about it.
What?
Okay.
What?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet, you do feel a pull to just right of the statue, or I mean of the throne. There is what looks like some sort of like pillar kind of thing, and you feel a pull from something near there.
What kind of pool?
A magical item pull.
Oh, Amaya, there's a magical item pool here.
And I like gesture I do jazz hands at the item that's pulling me towards it. And I whisper it loud enough that if it echoes through the room, everyone should have heard me.
Yeah, it's a big empty chamber that
Yeah. So
Cool.
if anyone else wants to
Right.
come over, please, and help.
School of Magic.
Boyd.
bro.
Yeah.
You assume I know all these things. I don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions.
Can I find the item?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Careful. Careful, please.
It would be.
This is why you get cursed all the time. Possessed.
This is why I get possessed.
Oh, I don't know.
What does Tab say? Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'm going to, while we are sort of out of searching mode, or we're not out of searching mode, but Void is getting the heebie-jeebies at this point and is going to, give us some purity and switch the judgment to protection on saves. So Alma doesn't have her eye makeup, but now Void has the eye makeup coming down, as does Maribel.
I'm
it
leaping again.
is-
The darkness is coming out of my eyes.
It is divination. Would be the school of magic, bastard.
I didn't cast a
It's
spell.
divination, void. Help. Or wait, Alma, you help too? I don't know. I can't remember.
Can I give it a look over and see what sort of magic item this might be? Like, what is this
It's
thing?
not on the thing, so you guys make a perception check, even
Okay.
with advantage, because you know you feel the pull.
Perception.
That dice is taking a
16.
break.
So as you look around, you look on top of it. You're like, it's not. Feels like it's right here. And then you notice there's like a little gap underneath, and you get down on your hands and knees, and you look under, and there's this spherical object that you that's giving off the vibe, and you pick it up, and it's this sphere about 6-ish inches in diameter that appears to be crystal-ish.
I don't touch it. Oh boy, I found it.
Can I give it a
And
look
I-
over and see if I know what this is?
Yeah, you can take a look at it.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Come on, roll better.
You got this.
22.
It appears to be some sort of crystal ball.
Well,
I knew it.
this amount of good luck can only mean something horrible is happening, or about to. I think we found what we need for Alma's scrying magic. This looks like some sort of crystal ball, and it might have magic of its own, which is very interesting.
Oh, can I touch it?
It should be safe. I haven't identified it, but it should be safe.
Edie grabs it.
Hold on, I'll actually hold on, and I'll the lines go below Edie's eyes as I move my judgment over to her, so she's got
Ooh.
increased saves.
Okay,
The darkness left.
a bolt.
As you touch
A
it,
bolt. Yes.
nothing happens.
Ooh. I juggle it for a second. No.
Tuck has
You
a question.
David Bowieing in the.
Tuck has a question.
Bastards.
How many times have Edie touched things she shouldn't have and it exploded?
Actually, 0 so
None.
far.
It's
Pretty
not
sure.
Edie, it's Chorus and Void that have touched things that should
Mhm.
not be touched.
Edie waits until at least two.
Someone, yeah,
Someone has
A little more
Done something.
cautious,
yeah.
usually.
just a smidge.
Usually.
Okay.
Very literal, but also cautious.
Mhm.
Well, great.
And Edie, you also, as you've moved back over there, now feel a pull to your left.
Oh, and I let my whole body, arms go and head, neck go floppy, but my chest is just ah! And I like a zombie walk over, and I hand the ball
And you
across
see-
to whoever, Alma.
I'll just grab it and stuff it in the bag of
Catch it? Yeah,
holding
cool.
for
Perfect.
we can figure this out later. Boop.
This way. This way.
And as you enter this chamber,
Oh, I stay back here.
as you enter the chamber,
I was being silly billies
as
as
you
I was.
enter the chamber,
Open the door.
not pictured on the map because the thing doesn't exist. You see a large skeleton
Oh
with
shit.
skeletal wings extended. And that's where we are going to end today's session.
Oh,
What? No!
We knew it was coming. Come on, look at the clock. We knew it was coming.
I just go, uh-oh.
And I'll right behind him and I goes, that is an uh-oh.
Amazing.
Well, I mean, we were making so much noise and nothing came out. I just got a bit confident, I think. Oh, well, it's fine.
It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
We're fine here. How are you?
All right. So,
Not happy,
Uh,
Jan.
so glad we could be here today with you guys. We love you all. We
Yes.
are going to be back next week. We're going to be doing a raid, so make sure you stick around for that. I'm just excited. 81 episodes, guys. This is.
It's
I
great.
love you so much.
We love
you
too, Dustin.
So stick around for our raid. Stick around for more Alma Zoro lovin', and have yourself some lovin'. You know?
Subscribe to the Patreon to see what happened in that fade to black scene.
No, 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 no.
Right.
No.
We will be writing fan fiction of that moment.
Fucking
Drop
Absolutely.
bits in chat if you want Sunset over Vengalia smut.
Look, I buy it.
Oh, you're not helping. What?
All right. So
I'll
love
write it.
yourself, love someone else, and until next week.
consent.
Are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye, bye.